Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Marketing Show. My name is Ty Daniel Smith. With me is TJ and Kylie. And today we are going to discuss OneSignal. We're going to talk about what push notifications are, what OneSignal is, how we use it, and things to keep in mind before setting them up. So OneSignal is a super useful free piece of software that lets you re-engage with site visitors, put them on automated drip campaigns, and engage with them in an additional really effective method. So let's start with what push notifications are.
Push notifications are notifications that are sent to your phone or computer outside of an app or browser. So for me, I know when I log into my work computer, the first thing that pops up are a bunch of push notifications from various platforms like YouTube, Twitter, the ones that I have turned on that make my job easier.
Yeah, so if you've ever gone to a website and the first thing that pops up, it says is this website wants to show you notifications, will you allow or decline? If you press allow, get ready for some push notifications.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what OneSignal is and what it does. So OneSignal is probably the most popular way of implementing push notifications on your website or app. It's just a line of code that you add to the header of your website, and then now you have that notification when people go on your site. And if they click allow, now you can send them push notifications. They're now a subscriber in OneSignal. So we use it for a lot of stuff. It can be used for promotions, for updates, and again, there's a lot of automated stuff you can do with it. So, for example, based on the amount of time it's been since someone's visited a website, you can send them like an article or a message. So what we do is, if someone hasn't been on the site for a week and they've enabled push notifications, they'll get hit up with a message that says, I forget exactly what it says. It's basically a prompt just saying to check out our influencer marketing services. If they don't visit for 2 weeks, they get another notification that prompts them to subscribe to our channel on YouTube. And every week there's something a little different. And it sounds annoying, but it works. So we see about 5% of the messages we send result in someone revisiting our website. So that's 5% of that's just free visitors that you're missing out on by not having push notifications set up.
Well, and I think that's the one thing to keep in mind too. Like, no matter who you are, how you're going to use it, and what the implementation is, it's advantageous to have this on your website no matter what. Gathering this information, whether you want to use it once a week or in any type of format, or just once a month, once a year, or just decide. Basically, it's giving you a way to interact with people that have shown an interest in your business product or anything in one push button right to their phones, which is a huge and capability to be able to have. Even if it's just like, hey, this one time a year we're doing this big giveaway, I want all of you to know about it. So you send out that push notification. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
People subscribing to hear you more.
Right.
Yeah, and you can send the notification or not.
Yeah.
And basically what it is people in general are getting more accustomed to the concept of subscribing to a person, a brand, a business, because they're used to following them or subscribing to them on social media. So basically what this does is gives people a way to subscribe to you, your brand, your content on your own platform that you're building yourself, which is really cool.
So we've set up OneSignal for a bunch of clients and content creators. So one example is a content creator that we work with. He has a blog, and we set up OneSignal on his blog. So again, if someone doesn't revisit his site for a week, we know they're interested in his content because they visited his site. So they're much more likely to want to also subscribe to his YouTube channel. So if someone doesn't visit for a week, they get a notification that says subscribe to this YouTube channel, and it works. Some things it's cool because it's free up to 30K subscribers, which is more than most brands are going to need. Especially in the short term. And then it goes to, I think, $100 per month. And it also allows you to do A/B testing. So you can see all the data based on, click-through rates, people that delivered, unsubscribed, and you can A/B test. So it will give you the option to create 2 of the same messages that are similar. It'll send 25% of your subscriber base one message, 25% to the other, and then the remaining 50% will get whatever the optimized, higher performing push notification is. So that's a pretty cool feature. And it also tracks when users are on their phone the most if it's a mobile subscriber. And they call it intelligent delivery. And you could actually, it'll send it to them when they're most likely to actually see it.
That's cool. And that's actually something new I've noticed on my phone. That's interesting that it's coming from the push notification software. I always assumed it maybe came from Android or Apple, but where you do, my phone's been sitting there, it doesn't have any notifications, and it knows I just picked it up, I just interacted, I did something, and then all of a sudden a couple new notifications come through. They're getting crazy.
Yeah, TikTok does that a lot.
Yeah, TikTok's really good.
And I think Twitter just started with that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So some things to keep in mind before you start sending push notifications is that shorter is better.
Yeah.
So we pulled some data from buildfire.com, which is a marketing company. They saw that when you have 10 words or less in your push notification, the click-through rate is 8.8%, which is pretty high for anything that you're going to send out.
Yeah, it's very high.
Yeah. For 11 to 20 words, it's 4.9%. And for 21 words or more, it's 3.2%. I'm actually surprised it's 3.2% because 21 words or more is a big notification that's definitely getting cut off on most devices.
And I would imagine, though, that's probably why there's not a huge difference between 20 and 21 plus, is because either way they're both getting cut
think
off.
of all the notifications you get on your phone. It's only a couple words that fit on that screen.
Well, and if you think about it too, less is more when it comes to marketing and word count. I feel like most of the time, less is more. Like
in this day and age.
In this day and age, you want to be able to get it. The more you can say with less words, the better you are.
Yeah, you could also add images to push notifications
Very true.
OneSignal, which is cool.
Yeah.
So that is all for today. Please remember to rate, review, and recommend this podcast. The reviews on Apple Podcasts definitely help us grow and continue to create content like this. Join us on Slack at coinbound.io/join Slack and follow us on Twitter at coinbound_io. I can be found on Twitter at Ty Daniel Smith. Kylie is at Crypto Kylie, and TJ is at Young Dumb Crypto.
Yeah, and also if you guys have any cool tools or things that you guys are finding useful, feel free to share them with us, and maybe we can try them out. Anything that you find that's useful for marketing, automation, project management, we're always looking for cool new resources. So let us know the ones that you guys like.
And if you have any questions or want us to discuss a certain topic, hit us up and let us know.
Yeah, especially on Slack.
Yeah.
All right, that's all for today, guys. Thanks.